everyone, this is Creep Cinema. I'm your host and creep, Mark Tauriello. Thank you for watching. So I actually did this movie before, and I did it on a Friday the 13th, but I couldn't upload it in time, and I made it all about it being Friday the 13th. But now it's May, 30th, and the moment's over, but I'm going to re-review it anyways. So yeah, I'm picking Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. You'll notice that this is not the original cover. The original cover is a bajillion times better than this because it had a white hockey mask with red laser lights shooting out of it, which is way cooler than this commercial Walmart crap. But at least on the back, they have my favorite character, who's the goth chick with the blonde hair and the black bangs. Her name's Violet. She's pretty badass, and when I was a little kid and I saw this movie, I thought she was so cool, and now that I'm 30, I still think she's pretty fucking rad. So yeah, let me get into it. So, Part 5, okay? Not really the most loved one of the series, and in my opinion, Part 5 is actually one of my least favorites. There's some redeeming factors about it, and there's just some things about this that totally suck. So, let me get into it, okay? So, the story is about Tommy from Part 4, who defeated Jason. Now he's a little bit older. He's probably in his early 20s, and he's all fucked up from the Jason stuff. He has hallucinations. He is in a very highly emotional state. So what happens? They send him as a patient to this camp. I'm assuming at Camp Crystal Lake, with other people that have some sort of challenges mentally. And it's a camp to help them, I guess, go through therapy and do what they need to do to heal or get better. So during his time there, he has hallucinations of Jason Voorhees, and people start getting killed. And throughout the whole movie, you don't really see Jason, which I hate. You only see a torso or a machete, or a close-up of someone screaming, but you don't actually see a full-on chase scene. And by Part 5, I'm in it for the chases, and I'm in it for the hockey mask, which you don't really see till the end of the film. So basically, what you have is just a lot of cheap shots, and it's the blue balls of Jason movies. And at the end of the movie, which is why a lot of people don't like this one, is that you find out that the killer isn't even Jason Voorhees, okay? It's actually an EMT that you see in the beginning of the movie for 0.1 seconds. And the whole story behind it is that in the start of the film, one of the patients gets chopped up over a freaking candy bar from another patient, okay? And when the EMT comes to pick up the corpse, lo and behold, you see that the EMT that picks up the dead body is the victim's father. But it doesn't say that anywhere in the movie. I don't even know how I know this information. I think it's just from the horror community talking about it. But yeah, basically it's not even Jason. He followed the Jason Voorhees legend and killing pattern, but it's not Jason. They do it, it is technically a real Friday the 13th movie. It takes place in the same universe. It's Tommy from Part 4. Jason does exist. He's just on a vacation and not in this movie. And there's a hockey mask at the end. So, I don't know. It's not really the best. But I did like Violet and her dance scene where she's doing that Egyptian dance to Pseudo Echo, which is a really fun new wave band, and they're on the soundtrack. And I did like a lot of the characters. I like the two Hicks that live together. I don't know if it's a mother and son Hick or if they were a couple, but I just loved her because she was clean up that shit in the shed and I'll give you stew. Love them. I know they were there for comic relief. It worked. And I liked Pam, who was one of the counselors or the doctors at this camp. I liked her as a final girl because she just seemed like a genuinely nice person. She wanted to help everyone at the camp. She's just like a likable character, and she's one of those ones that you really want to see win, which she does. So, good for her for being a surviving final girl. And that's really all I can say. I wish they gave Violet, the goth chick, a better death, because her death was just 1, 2, 3. I think in real life she would have put up a fight, and not gone down like that. But what can you do? So overall, on a scale from 1 to 10, I gotta give Friday the 13th Part 5 a 5. It's just it's a cheap thrill. You don't really get a lot of Jason and hockey mask and the things that you're kind of used to. So that's it. That's my review for Friday the 13th Part 5. Shitty cover. They should just hire me to remake the covers. So Paramount, if you're watching this, find me. I kind of know how to use Photoshop. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching Creep Cinema. I'm Mark Tauriello, your host. Comment below if you want to add some input about Friday the 13th Part 5 or any other Jason movie. And that's that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.